Apple is pushing out its first automatic bug update that would allow or fix a problem that would allow hackers to maybe gain remote access to your computer. Here to talk with us about this problem and this solution about Apple is Dan Costa, editor-in-chief of PCMag.com. And I got to say, Dan, when I first heard about this, I think to myself, Apple, automatic update, Macintosh, I mean, how important is this for Apple and the whole product cycle over there with the Macintosh product?
Yeah, it's unusual for Apple because people think about Apple and they think that the computers don't have any security problems. And it's true that they don't get viruses quite as much as Windows PCs. And this isn't a virus per se, but it is a security flaw. It's a problem that needed to be addressed. And, you know, it seems like Apple's taking some very proactive steps to correct it.
Now, how big of a security problem or possible issue could this have been for Apple to really just push this thing out? They've developed this, or they've had this reportedly in the works for a couple of years, but they've never used it until now. What does this threat say about why Apple's doing what it's doing right now?
Yeah, technically it seems like a small thing. It has to do with how the clocks are set and how the network establishes time on the system. But effectively, you can actually give a hacker control over your system. So Apple wanted to deal with it quickly. They wanted to deal with it effectively. And so they used this tool that they've had, as you said, for 2 years to actually push the update out to the software without the user agreeing to it. That's something they haven't done before, so it might make users a little bit concerned. But it's actually relatively commonplace. The software is constantly evolving. I don't think people should be really worried about it. And it does get the job done.
You know what? I'm a PC guy, not because I have a preference one way or the other, but because a lot of the stuff that I do at the office is driven by PCs. And I know that Microsoft has been doing automatic updates to their software for quite some time. I always see that pop-up window come up saying you need to automatically install these updates. So Microsoft's been doing it for a while. Microsoft's doing it. Apple's doing it. What does it say about the sophistication of hackers that they're going after the hardware and operating systems for these kinds of companies here?
Yeah, for Windows users, we're used to Patch Tuesday, and we never actually fully understand what is in those patches. I mean, we cover them on PC Mag, but no users actually understand. We're just used to the idea that these systems are so complex that they're going to have to be updated constantly. When you buy a product that runs on software, you're also buying the subscription to the service for those updates for the next years, for the lifetime of the product. And there's a lot of value in that. But yeah, you are going to have to continually update these products. And as we move into the Internet of Things and all of a sudden your refrigerator and your coffee machine are also running on software, those are probably going to need to get updates too.
Well, everything seems to be connected, and it's going to be even more so in the future, of course, Dan. Thank you so much for joining us here. That's Dan Costa, the editor-in-chief of PCMag.com. And I'm Dominic Chu. Thanks for joining us here on TechBet. Until next time, we'll see you.